Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Can everybody unmute and chant loudly all together? Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
once
Krishna.
once again, everybody has to unmute once again. Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
Okay, thank you to all the students and children. So the first topic we will start with, how is the life with science and technology. So one question to all of you is how is science and technology very relevant to us? Is it do we is it enough to have only science and technology in our life, or do we see any role of God in our life? Can anybody tell me answers? Do you see God as one of the role in your life, or is it okay we can live with only science and technology? What do you feel? What's your thought? Yeah, go ahead, Mahiti.
So God is a role of our life.
Yeah, why do you think, can we not just ignore God and then just live with science and technology? I can only use my mobile. Correct, no? Okay, Harika Prasad, we need God in our life. Very good. What else? Namana, do you want to tell why God, we require God in life? And anybody else? Many of you have like switched off your video. Please turn on your video so that I can see your beautiful face.
Sir, I can't turn on my video.
Okay, whoever cannot, but they let them turn off. But whoever can, please turn on so that it is easy for interaction, and then it will be lively. If everybody turns off the video, it is like I am speaking to a wall, so I cannot see anybody. But if you turn on, I can see what you are doing. Okay. Okay, many of you have told that we require God in life, and technology also is required, but how we should balance, we will see today. Okay. So once the scientist said that now a man can fly like a bird in the sky. Like you see many airplanes, fighter jets that move in the sky. And also we all can swim like a fish under the submarine, right? So we have control on the air and we have control underwater also. What about land, right? But the only problem for all of us is that we cannot walk on the land, right? Everybody wants to go fly on the air, and we have to achieve big, we are trying to make international space stations, in the space. And also we want to make our place in the water also. But what about the land? We have completely polluted it, right? So in the name of technology, science, manufacturing industry, there is lot of disruption in the natural way of living, and we have caused lot of health hazards. Natural life has been disturbed, so forth. And so if you see, there is a place where there is a mountain of tires. Have you seen a mountain anywhere? So you have seen a mountain where there is lot of greenery, trees, birds, etc. But have you seen a mountain of tires? So it is almost like there is a place, there is almost like 6 million tires, at one place. So what is the, if you see, right, um, these are derived from nature, but due to, if we are unable to actually recycle it, it is completely going to be wasted, and it is going to cause us a lot of health hazards. So are we actually misusing the science? Are we actually misusing the technology that we use? Are we using only for our sense gratification? So we have to, that those thoughts come to our mind if we see a lot of wastage. So even in our nearby houses, every day the person comes from municipality and BBMP, and you see so many wastage, so much of dump every day. Even if the person comes every day, there is something or the other from every house that is dumped as a wastage in terms of plastic, rubber, cloths, books, whatever it may be. So we can see that there is a lot of wastage. Yeah, so how many of us are interested in plastic diet? Nobody, right? Who is that? Meda, are you interested? You have raised your hand. You want plastic diet? No. Okay. So unknowingly, we are actually having a lot of things which has a lot of mixtures of other chemical compositions, like plastic and other things. So that is going into our food, like the vegetables that we eat, the grains that we eat, the air that we breathe. So there is lot of pollution, lot of other uh, items that goes into our body, and that will cause us lot of health hazards. So this is one of the real discovery by WWF group. Okay, so moving ahead.
Sir, can you please show that video?
Did it not play before?
Sir, for about half of it, it didn't play. Or else you can just tell me for the rest, for like the middle half, it didn't play.
Okay, what about others? Did it play fully?
No. Yeah, sir.
Sir, it could be my own problem.
Okay, fine. So let me play it. It's not a big one. So you can have a look at that once again. Okay. So I think now it is played for everyone. So what we could see understand here is that we are trying to invent new things each and every day, but then we are also polluting the nature, the things around us, the basic necessities like air, water, food, right? We are polluting, and in turn it is going to affect us only. So the question comes, are we utilizing the nature in the right way, right? So are we utilizing whatever is given in the nature to the best of its capability without actually destroying it? Now, today we see people fight for the land, right? How many of us know that there are two countries, Russia and Ukraine, they are fighting in a war, right? All of you, right, understand? Day to day we see the news, and it is there from last few months, almost like a year now. They're still fighting for the piece of land, right? And what's happening because of that is many millions of people are getting killed, both sides, Russia and Ukraine. Unfortunate, the people who are not involved in this thing, they are getting killed. And not only that, even the nature is getting destroyed. Many houses, temples, churches, hospitals are getting destroyed. They are completely demolished just because the person's sense gratification. That means the man's own, because of man's own sense gratification, we see a lot of destruction. It is causing internal harm to us only, to our own people, to our own nature, right? So science has invented bombs that can only blast living bodies into pieces, but they cannot create life. So till now we see that scientists have been able to only find things that can destroy people but not create people, right? So, so we should understand the importance of life. Life is very rare. It can be created only by God. It cannot be created by a man or any scientist. So we can only so we have capability to destroy but not to create, right? So next we will come to the analogy of fish. How many of us know the fish analogy? Anybody? What we can learn from fish? Even everything in the nature we can learn something, but from fish what we can learn? Let's say I take out the fish out of water. Okay, so can you tell me what will happen to the fish?
It will be die.
It will die. Huh? It will die.
Yes, sir.
Let's say
It die.
okay.
Suffocation.
Okay, so let's say for the fish, I will take out of water and I will give it nice Coca-Cola. Okay, and I will give pizza, burger, and I will give nice, chain. I will put around chain. So now will it be happy?
No, sir.
Why?
Sir, it won't be
if I
happy.
Because its
Normal
It's not its nature.
content is water.
yeah, exactly.
It will
Because
be in water and it won't be in Coca-Cola. Most of it.
yes,
Like
Content
only if
is
somebody puts it in
water.
Coca-Cola, it will be
Water
there.
is there only it will be
yeah, exactly. All of you are correct. So
Yes,
if
sir.
you take out fish out of water, it will immediately die. It will suffocate first and that will die, because outside the water it is not nature, but within the water its natural position is in within the water. No matter what you give outside water, you give a nice sofa, a nice TV, a nice dress,
Sir,
give anything,
sir,
nice
fishes
food.
can actually stay for some time out of water. Only if water is on their gills, they can stay, because the water helps the air become to what air is inside the water.
Yeah, I was telling completely out of water. Correct. What you said is correct, but I was telling completely out of water. Let's say you take it, you, in Bangalore, you take it for a ride in metro, and you go to a restaurant and give nice pizza. Will it stay? No, right?
No, sir.
It will die because it's not natural position, right? It will be happy only when it is within the water. Okay. So what we can learn from this? Can anybody tell? So all of us know that we are soul. Agree?
Yes, sir.
So we are soul. That means we are spirit. So just like fish, when it is taken out of water, it will not be happy. Similarly, the soul will be happy only when it goes to the spiritual world. Okay? When it comes in contact with spirit, it means the spirit has to come in contact with spirit. That means we are spirit, we are soul, and God is also spirit. So when we, the children of God, when we come in contact with God, then we will also be happy. But in the material world, in this world, we are actually like a fish out of water. We are looking for happiness, but we are not getting the complete happiness, no matter what changes we make in life. So that is what we can learn from the fish.
So the soul will be happy with its own nature and not with this material world.
Yeah, exactly. Correct. So this is the example. Okay. So moving on. Okay. Another example is of a child. Okay. Child and father. So when the child is with the father, it will be very happy. But when the child is lost and it is away from the father, child will naturally cry, right? All of you agree? When you are with the parents, you will be very confident, very secured, very happy, very joyful. You are not tensed, right? You are not worried when you are with parents. We all take care, we take for granted that our parents will do everything, right? When you are coming from your school, uh, you are sure that your mama and papa or whoever will cook nice meal for you, right? Nice food, nice snack, correct? All of you agree? So that you can eat it nicely, right? So it is, yeah, it is all because there is a loving reciprocation between the child and the father. But what happens when the child is away from parents? It will only get misery. It will be unhappy because there is no loving reciprocation. Similarly, the soul originally was in the spiritual world. When it comes to this material world, like we were with God before, but then we have come away from God, Krishna. So we are actually away from Krishna. So there is no loving reciprocation. So we are kind of unhappy within this world. Even if we have science and technology, because of lack of God consciousness, we are unhappy. So we have to revive. What is the solution for that? We have to revive, correct? Just like if a child is away from parent, let's say for example, a child goes to the school, but while coming back, he forgets his way to home. Okay, he forgets his address. Now, if he forgets his address, what will be his situation? He will be afraid, correct? All of you
Yes,
agree? He
sir.
will be afraid
Yes, sir.
and he will start crying. Oh, I am far away from my parents. I don't know where I have to go. What is my address? Now what should I do? He will cry. But but when will he be happy? When can I make that child again happy? Can anybody tell?
Sir, by uniting him with his parents.
Yeah, exactly. So suppose there is a person who knows the address of that child. Okay, in the school, he knows that okay, this child is staying in Sheshadripuram or Rajajinagar or Malleshwaram. So this person goes to the child and says that okay, I will take you to your house. So he will take and he will drop it to his house with his parents. Then naturally, the crying child will stop and you will see a happy face in the child. Same way, when we revive our relationship with God, we will naturally be happy. Okay, understood this point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the today's theme is learning. So learning to connect with God. So some of you are okay. Some of you are sending me chat messages. Okay, thank you for sending. So wisdom tales. So one question to all of you. Can you tell me who is ideal in your life? Can you tell me a person, name of a person who is ideal for you? Like you look up to that person, you actually admire that person and you want to follow that person. Can you tell me one name?
Sir, my parents.
Okay. Parents. Okay.
My uncle.
Your
Prabhu
uncle.
God.
Why? So if when you're telling answer, you tell me why. Okay. So somebody said me parents. Okay. Why parents? You should answer also.
Sir,
Why?
in this apple, it's actually
Prabhuji,
wrong. Apple
my
is actually
spiritual
worth over
master.
$1 trillion.
Huh?
My
Namana, you can
spiritual
you
master.
who told that? Nikita. Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, okay. Your spiritual master. Why?
Because if I follow my spiritual master's instructions, I'll be in a right path. I'll never go into a wrong path.
Okay, fine. Okay. Who else spoke? I thought you will all answer like my ideal is Aishwarya Rai or somebody, you know, celebrity within the industry or Dhoni.
Abdul Kalam.
Abdul Kalam. Why?
Sir, because he's decent and he's professional
Okay.
and he's good. That means he's like scientist in ISRO, and I love his fashion.
Oh, very nice. So he is very knowledgeable. He is one of the topmost knowledgeable person in the Indian this thing, right? Space
Yes,
research.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
very
I
good.
want to become like him.
Okay, okay, very good, very good. Who else? Anybody else?
Sir, Puneet Rajkumar.
Oh, why?
Sir, because he helped everyone and he was a very good person.
Okay. He helped means he spent money in helping. Like that you're telling?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Very good. What else?
Sir, sir, I would like to be Newton. and
Newton.
Albert Einstein.
Isaac Newton. Okay. Very good.
Sir, and Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein. Okay, fine. So, anybody else? Malati, you're speaking on mute. Mahiti, you're speaking?
Prabhuji, Srila Prabhupada.
Oh, very nice.
Srila
Who spoke? Oh, Meda spoke, right? Okay. What about Hridaya? No ideal to be followed?
My parents and
Parents.
obviously God.
Okay, okay, fine. Good. So thank you for all of your answers. It is wonderful that all of you spoke. Somebody has written chat, Sir Abdul Kalam. Okay, fine. All of you have done it very nicely. So all of us want to like look for some of the greatest things in this world, greatest qualities within a person. Like somebody somebody sees very good knowledge in somebody and he gets attracted. Like one of you said Abdul Kalam, because he is a very decent and intelligent person. Okay, that's why we look for that. And some of you said Puneet Rajkumar, because he has a lot of wealth. So and one more thing, he, because of his fame also, he is very famous, right? So like that, we are actually looking for different qualities within person, and we are actually attracted. Let's see some of the examples now. Okay, so before that, there is one nice story. So we will go through the story first, and then we will see more examples. So here is a person who is looking for the greatest person, and he wants to serve that greatest person. Okay, he comes across different people while he is actually serving. He comes across and he finds that at wherever he is actually serving, that person is actually serving other person. So he is going on and looking for the greater and greater and greater and greatest person. So his aim in life was that I want to find the greatest person in this world, and second, I want to serve him. It's natural, right? If there is a person whom we like, naturally I want to serve him, correct? Somebody said parents are the greatest. Do you want to serve them?
Yes, sir.
Krishna.
Yes. So whoever, somebody said spiritual master, my spiritual master, guru. So naturally I want to serve that person. Whoever it is, if there is a great quality, it is natural for us to serve them. Same way this person used to find the greatest person. Okay, once upon a time, a village man, he was looking for greatest person. So he came across one mayor in the town. So in the town there was a mayor. So he said, mayor, please give me some work. Okay. So he wanted some work. Basically he wanted to serve that person. So while he was serving, he found that his boss was actually paying some tax to the visitor. Okay, some visitor came to mayor's office, and the mayor was paying some tax. And while he was paying, this person actually saw, oh, my boss mayor is actually giving some tax to this person. Who is this person? What is his credentials? Okay, what he did, he went directly to the mayor and he asked, mayor, who is this visitor? Can you tell me who is this? Oh, that person, he was a representative of governor. So then what happened? Then this person asked, mayor, is the governor greater than you? So what did the mayor say? Yes, of course, he is greater than me. The governor is greater than me. So then the servant, he immediately told mayor, I want to serve who is greater than you. So he left the job of mayor and he went to the governor. So the mayor appreciated the man's honesty and he comes to the governor. So this person is a governor now, and he comes, tells that, oh governor, I want to serve you now. So now he was serving the governor. He was bringing him water. He was bringing him food. He was bringing many things. Whatever governor used to say, the servant used to do all the work. So one day what happened at the governor's office, there were some horses with some horsemen coming there, and they met this governor. And what did governor say? So governor actually welcomed all those horsemen and then took him to his office, and he made him sit there and he gave him nice foodstuffs, samosa, pakoda, juice, everything, everything. And then he made them happy. And this village man, right, who was the servant of governor, he was saying, Are, who is this? Where they have come from? and why my master governor is actually serving them. He was thinking like that. So then he asked immediately his boss, governor, who was the visitor? Can you tell me more about that? So then governor says he was king's viceroy. So then he tells who is the king? Then he tells that king is one who is actually ruling the whole world, whole land here. So basically what he is telling that king is greater than even the governor. He is very great. So he is asking, is he greater than you? Yes, he is greater and I am just the servant. So then this village man says that then I would like to serve that great person. So then he left the governor and he went to work with the king. So now he comes to the king. So this person is a king. This is a village man. So now he starts serving the greatest person, great person, that is the king. So now you are understanding the flow of this story, everybody?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
You are
sir.
understanding? So the point here is there is a village man. He wants to find a person who is the greatest. Now he is trying to find, like he started working one by one, but every time he works at one place, he finds that there is always a greater person than him. So now he is coming to the king. Then he is trying to serve the king. He gives many directions, instructions like get ready the chariot, do this and do that. So what happened in that village during that time? A great sage appeared. So sages are really renounced, and they have wealth of information, wealth of spiritual knowledge. Their only wealth is the spiritual knowledge, and because of their spiritual knowledge, they are able to guide the society. They are able to guide the kingdom. So in the past, in the previous ages, what used to happen? All the kings used to actually go to the sage for enquiry. Just like in Ramayana, in this thing, Ramayana, you may be knowing about Dasharath Maharaj. All of you know, right? Dasharath Maharaj. He used to consult Vasishtha Muni, his sage, right? So everybody previously used to actually take guidance from sages. Similarly, this king took the guidance from the sage. So he goes and meets the sage. He offers his pranam and asks, how can I actually serve my citizens, serve the whole land? So then the sage actually, talks to the king, makes him understand how to actually serve all the citizens. Then when he was talking with the sage, this village man actually was seeing, oh, what is my king doing here? What he is listening to? Then he when the king goes away, then the village man comes to the sage and asks, oh sage, can you tell me, are you the greatest person? Then what did the sage say? No, I am not great, but I am only a menial servant, he says. Then this village man, he asks, can you tell me who is the greatest person? Can anybody tell what will be the answer?
Lord, sir. God.
Krishna.
Yeah, exactly. To find the greatest person, you must go to a temple of Narayana. He tells, go to the temple, you will be the greatest.
Narayana.
Narayan. So without a moment, immediately he went off to find the temple of Narayan. So he goes to the temple and he goes inside the temple. So when he went inside the temple, he sees that the doors was closed. I think he went very late. So the doors were closed at night. So he knocked the door. Like he didn't knew the timings of temple. So he actually knocked the door to actually meet Lord. Tuck, 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 tuck. Okay. So there was no bell. He knocked. So when he knocked, who came out? The pujari. right? The Bhat came out, the Pujari came out, and he says that no, temple is closed. You go home and come the next day. Okay. Then what happened? Now he did not have any place to go. Okay, he did not have home because previously he actually stayed wherever he was serving. He was serving mayor, he was staying with mayor, he was serving governor, he was staying with governor, he was staying with king. But once he left every place, he did not have any residence. So now he is thinking, where shall I go? There is no place to live. So what he did? He stayed just outside the temple. He slept there, just outside the door of temple. So during the night, what happened? There were some Brahmanas, some village persons, Brahmanas. They came near to temple and they saw, oh, somebody is sleeping outside the temple. Hey, see there, he has put the chadar also. Oh, this chadar is Lord's chadar. Oh, this person must be a thief. How come God's chadar is upon him? Oh, this must be a thief. Let us wake him up. So when these Brahmanas woke him up, he saw, they were asking, why are you actually put the chadar? This is Lord's chadar. Where did you get? They were very angry on that. Then this village person said, no, 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 no. This is not, I don't know how chadar came upon me. I just slept at night. No, I don't know how it came. So then these Brahmanas went near to the door of the temple and saw, oh, is it open? Is it open? Is the lock of the door broken? Then they saw that they understood that the temple was not, the door was not broken. Then they understood, okay, this person, village person is not lying. He is actually speaking the truth. Oh, now I understand. This person must be a great devotee of Lord Narayana. So he has a blessing of Narayana. So Narayana himself has put chadar on him. So then these Brahmanas asked this village person, where have you come from? So then this person narrates the whole story, how he came to Narayana temple, that he wanted to find the greatest person. Ultimately, he reached to this place. So next day, Pujari came and he saw that this person is a very great devotee. And then this Pujari accepted this person and asked to serve the deity. So from next day, he got a seva of serving the greatest person. Okay? All of you understood this story?
Yes, sir.
So if you actually yourself try to find the greatest of the greatest of the greatest of the greatest, you will actually reach Lord. Okay? All of us all of us told that we all want to serve the greatest, correct? All of us told that who is our greatest or a person whom we admire, we want to serve them. So if we actually try to find the greatest of the greatest of the greatest of the greatest, then Lord is the greatest, because everything comes from Lord, and it is our in our very good interest that we actually serve him, because everything is coming from God. Okay. So what makes a God great? So all of you can remember this. What is God? G for
Generator, operator, destroyer.
destroyer. Very good. So who is God?
Supreme soul, sir.
Supreme?
Soul. Supreme soul,
Soul.
sir.
Yeah. Correct. Yes. Very good. So God is, so if you want to give a simple definition for God, Janmadyasya Yataha. God is someone from whom everything emanates. Okay? Everything. The skies, the earth, the matter, the water, the space, the natural the living entities, the mountains, the universes, the planets, whatever you think of, everything comes. So if it comes, everything comes from that person, then that means he is God. Okay. So that is the definition of God. So in this world, the people claim their proprietorship. Like for example, Bill Gates actually created Microsoft, and we know Steve Jobs created Apple, and like that. So different person has created different things, like they claim to be theirs. And what Krishna has created all of us, right? All of you are understanding this point. So
Yes, sir.
each person has created their own thing, invention. But who has created us? Who has created Bill Gates? Who has
Krishna.
created Steve Jobs?
Krishna.
Krishna.
Lord Krishna.
Yes. Yes. Correct. So we have to actually worship, admire the supreme intelligent, supreme greatest of all greatest. That is Krishna. So everybody look for different qualities within a person. Like some people get attracted to the beauty of a person. Some people get attracted to the wealth of a person, like richest person in the world. Some people get attracted to the knowledge. Somebody told Isaac Newton or Albert Einstein, or somebody told me APJ Abdul Kalam, right? Somebody gets attracted to the knowledge. Somebody get attracted to the strength of the body, right? Some people get attracted to the fame, like some of you said Punit Rajkumar. Somebody's like some of you get attracted to the cricketers or some famous politicians, right? Because of their fame. And some people get attracted to their renunciation, for their renunciation, right? For their simple living, right? Like, see, these are the 6 important qualities we all get attracted to, right? Although there is no water in the marriage, it shows real water must be there. The short-lived and perishable opulences of this world indicate that real opulences must be there in the spiritual world. Like, for example, you see different qualities: beauty, wealth, knowledge, renunciation, fame. So if you see this in the material world, that means these opulences should exist in the spiritual world also. Like, for example, in the desert, you see a mirage. You know, all of you know mirage, right? Mirage is just a reflection of water. There is no water. So what does that indicate? That means there should be water somewhere else. Similarly, if you see the nice qualities within the world, beauty, fame, wealth, renunciation, that means that should be there in the spiritual world also, but at the greater extent. Like, for example, you see beautiful face of Lord Krishna, right? Lord Krishna, if you see the childhood pastimes, everybody gets attracted to the beauty of the child. All of you agree for that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And the wealth of Lord Krishna, everybody. So if you see the richest person within the world, we get attracted. But this personality, Krishna, is the richest of all the universes, because everything is coming from him. So he is the richest. Even the wealth of Bill Gates is coming from Krishna, right? So everything actually belongs to Krishna. So he is the richest. So he is actually the proprietor of entire universe. Like, for example, if you know, how many palaces did Krishna build in Dwarka? Can anybody tell me? 2, 10, 100, 1,000? How much?
Billion.
It is actually 16,000 palaces. 16,108. Okay, those many palaces. Able to hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhu.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So you can imagine, we all live in one house, but Krishna has 16,108 palaces. So you can just imagine how much Krishna is wealthier, because he is the proprietor of entire knowledge. We get attracted to the knowledge of a scientist, but Krishna originally gave the entire knowledge of the entire universe to Brahma, right? Initially, when the universe, before even the universe was created, Krishna gave this knowledge to Brahma. And then how? And even the Bhagavad Gita was given by Krishna to Arjuna.
Sir, I
So,
have a doubt.
yeah,
Sir, how many years did Krishna live for?
Krishna is, so his pastimes ended very early, but he is eternal person, right? So the Krishna does not take birth like us.
Sir, I know
Krishna-
that, but I mean, like, how many years did he live on earth?
I think around 120, something like that. Odd.
125.
Okay, sir.
But
how many Krishna palace?
yeah,
Prabhuji, Krishna lived for 125 years, right?
yeah, correct. 125. Correct. Exact count is 125. Mataji said it correct.
Prabhu, I have in doubt.
So can we take questions at the end? We have very less time. Is that okay?
Prabhu, I have in doubt.
Yes.
How many gopikas for Krishna?
We will take that offline. It is out of
16,000.
syllabus. Is that okay?
Okay, Prabhu.
We will take after the
16,000.
session because it's not in the syllabus. We will, very good question. We will definitely answer this, but we will do it after the session. Okay. Okay. So we will move ahead. If you have any question, just note it down. We will take it at the end. Okay. So similarly, we get attracted to the strength. Even Krishna is very, powerful. He is having the strength of he is having complete strength. Like we can see Krishna lifting the Govardhan hill, right? How many of us can lift Govardhan hill? Or the strongest of the strongest person in the world, can they lift Govardhan hill? No, right? And Krishna danced on the hoods of Kalia, right? So these are some of the pastimes of Krishna, depicting showing his strength and his fame also, right? Krishna. So if anybody steals in this world, he is considered a thief. But when Krishna thieves butter, he is glorified. All of you agree? We sing the pastimes of Makanchor, right? We see that Krishna is Makanchor.
Yes, sir.
He is not actually thief, but he is being glorified as Makan thief. And Krishna, what is the renunciation quality? Krishna becomes the chariot driver of Arjuna. Krishna actually washes the feet of Sudama. We can see, even if he is the greatest person, he comes to the level of a servant, right? He is the greatest person of the entire universe, but he takes a menial position. He has become completely renounced. He has renounced his position of being a supreme, and he has taken a position of being a menial servant. How great, what greater could be, who can be greater than Krishna, because he has taken the role of being a servant, right? These are some of the qualities in Krishna. So here the point here is Bhagavan, God, is one who is full in 6 opulences. So we understood these 6 qualities. The person who is full in these 6 qualities is actually considered God or Bhagavan. Okay. So this is very interesting verse. If you want, you can repeat after me. Yad yad vibhuti mat sattvam.
God is one.
Vibhuti Matsatvam.
Shrimad ujitameva va.
Srimad
Uttamena
Tat eva vagachatvam.
Tattat eva Gachatvam.
Mama tejo amsha sambhavam.
Mama
Sambhava.
Okay. Knowing that all opulent, beautiful, glorious creations spring, but a spark of my splendor. So all these different uh, qualities that we saw in the person, like Bill Gates, or some of you said Puneet Rajkumar, some cricketer, some AP, like you said APJ Abdul Kalam. All these are nothing but the spark, just the spark within Krishna's glories, right? Krishna is unlimited, but we see just the spark within this material world. So that's what this verse says. Okay, so what do we learn from this? The moral of the story is we should understand what we are doing in this Krishna conscious moment, and that is the culmination of work. Okay, so here there is another important story, okay, from Ramayana. Please listen to this carefully. This is like, I think, the last topic for today, and then we will wind up. Okay, this is very interesting. All of you will like it, and you can very well apply into your life very easily. Okay, so this story is from Ramayana. This is said by one of the, it is one of the instructive stories said by Srila Prabhupada. This story name is Building the Bridge. Okay, so all of you know that Lord Ram actually asked all of them to build a bridge. So once upon a time, all the Vanara Sainya, they were actually building the bridge to Lanka for Ram to cross, so that he can kill Ravana and bring back Mother Sita, right? So the monkeys were actually carrying big stones, very big. So when they used to carry the big, they before they put into the sea, they actually write what they write on the stone.
Ram, sir, Ram.
Hare Ram.
Ram. They used to write the name of Lord Ram, and they used to put that in the water. What used to happen once they put in the water?
So the stone floats.
It would not sink, sir. It would not the water, sir.
Very good. All of you are very intelligent experts. Okay, so the strongest of all monkeys was who? Who was that? Hanuman. Yes. So Hanuman used to bring big boulders, and he used to put inside the water, and it used to float. So that was the power of Hanuman. So what happened? He came across a small spider. So when monkeys were putting big stones, there was a small spider. It was actually trying to push small particles of sand, small grains of sand inside the water. And this Hanuman was seeing the spider. Arey, what is this spider doing? The spider is struggling to push sand particles. Ha ha ha. See, just see this insignificant. What is the use of your effort? So he was actually questioning spider. What is the use of your effort? I am putting big stones. You are just putting small stones, particles. How it is going to help Lord Ram? So Lord Ram was seeing actually what is happening. So Lord Ram called Hanuman, come here. Tell me, you tell me, Hanuman, why am I building the bridge? Can you tell me? So Hanuman said, Lord, you want to cross the ocean, so we are building the bridge. So Ram said, no, this is not true. I don't have to cross the ocean actually. You see, Hanuman, just few minutes back, I actually dried the entire ocean just by being angry. Right? That's not the reason. I could be there in a moment if I wanted. Simply by writing my name, the stones are floating. Then if I am myself there, then how much potent that could be? So he's asking. So then Hanuman says that, Lord, you want to kill Ravana. That's why you want us to build a bridge. Right? So then Ram says that if I want to kill Ravana, all I have to do is I have to just leave his heart. All of you know, right? Lord is also within our heart. And if Lord leaves us, then the soul cannot exist within the body. The soul exists in the body because Lord is there. The moment the Lord leaves the body, the soul also goes away. So similarly, he says, if I want to kill Ravana, I just have to leave his heart and he will automatically die. Only because of my presence, he is living. Then Hanuman did not understand. He asked, Lord, you only tell me why you are building the bridge. Right? He is only asking Ram. Then what did Ram say? Because I want to engage all of you in devotional service and thus get purified.
Prabhu, we can on the video.
Yeah? Somebody spoke? Okay. Because,
Prabhu, I can on the video.
please on the video. Yeah. So Ram says that like you, the spider is also struggling. Everybody, all the Vanarasena were struggling to put big stones, right? And even the spider was actually struggling to put small stones. But each had their own capacity, right? The Hanuman was very strong. He could put big stones. The spider could put small according to its capacity, right? So Lord is saying that I am engaging everybody so that they could serve me to the best of their capability. Right? Understood? All of you understood this pastime, this story?
Yes, sir.
Prabhuji.
Right. Yeah. So Lord wants us to serve to the best of our capacity. Actually, Lord does not see the outcome, but he sees the devotion within that activity. So what is the joyful state for all of us? When we actually serve the Lord, we will actually be joyful in this world. The spirit souls in the spiritual world derive great joy in loving service to the Lord, as we see in the pastimes of Vrindavan Vasis serving Sri Krishna, Hanuman serving Lord Ram. Okay. So the soul is the cooperator, not a competitor. What does that mean? Actually, we have to cooperate with the Lord, but not compete with the Lord. For example, in the Ramayana only, you know that Ravana wanted to compete with the Ram, right? He wanted to steal Sita and enjoy for himself. But the Hanuman want to cooperate with Ram. Understood this point? Vibhishan wanted to cooperate with Ram. That's why he was protected, right? Ravana did not want to cooperate, but he wanted to compete. So what do you think? Should we cooperate with the Lord or we should compete with the Lord?
Cooperate, sir.
Cooperate.
All of you agree, right? So if we are actually cooperating with the Lord, then we are protected by the Lord. We are glorified, just like Hanuman was glorified later, right? Hanuman was glorified. Soul is dependent servant of God, not an independent master. Right? All of us agree for this point that we are the dependent servant, not the independent master. Okay. So we all want to serve. We understood. This is the last topic. So we understood that today that we all want to serve the Lord to the best of our capability, but we cannot do like Hanuman, right? At initially, we require a lot of strength. So we can take a small spider steps. Okay, small. That is called baby steps. So we are all understanding the spirituality. Just like a child cannot go directly to the 10th standard, right? He has to go through nursery, first standard, second standard. He cannot be taught directly algebra. He cannot be taught directly positive, negative numbers, algebra, trigonometry. He will get scared. Arey baapre. He wants to learn small things like ABCD. All of you have learned ABCD? Or have you learned
Yes,
algebra
sir.
first?
Yes,
Right?
sir. We learned ABCD.
First
Yes.
ABCD.
ABCD. Then you learned 1, 2, 3, like that. Nobody taught you algebra directly or science directly, right? We have learned very steps. Similarly, even in our life, we have to take very small steps, baby steps. What are the small steps? Like, for example, we can wake up early in the morning, right? Do you think waking up early in the morning is good or bad?
Very good.
Very good.
Very good, right? Why it is very good?
Yes, sir.
You are sacrificing your sleep, na? Why it is very good?
If we
But sir,
wake
you're
up in
sacrificing for
Brahma
God.
Muhurta, we will focus a lot.
Yeah, correct. Even if you want to, even if you are appearing for the exams, right? It is always good to get up early in the morning and study. All of you agree?
Yes, sir.
Because there is no distraction, right? And nobody is going to call you in the morning, and there is no problem of WhatsApp. Nobody is going to message you on WhatsApp in the morning. It is only during the day and the evening and night, everybody will WhatsApp, they will call you, TV, everything. But in the morning, it is very clear. I can focus on my goal. Okay, if my goal is to study, then I can get up early in the morning. I can complete 1 or 2 or 3, whatever chapters I want, and be ready. And our mind is also fresh because we have taken good rest. Correct? Same way, even for our spiritual life, morning is the best. If we get up in the morning, early morning, and study Bhagavad Gita or chant the holy name of God, that is the best. So we can get up early in the morning and try to chant every day. Okay? How many of us would like to try this?
Me, sir.
Very good.
Me,
So,
Prabhu.
yes, we can all try to get up early in the morning and try to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Prabhuji, today I did it.
You did it. Very good. Very, very good. And also read Bhagavad Gita. All of us have Bhagavad Gita at home.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
All of
sir.
you can
Prabhuji.
try to read Bhagavad Gita and always stick to good habits and give up bad habits. So all of you have already gone through a session where it is taught about good habits and giving up bad habits. So we can stick to that. So these are some of the baby steps. We don't have to take big steps like Hanuman, but when we are growing, when we have grown, then we can take big steps. Now all of you are like small kids, very sweet, innocent. We can always take small steps. Okay. As we grow, we can take big steps. Okay. So Krishna is awaiting to welcome all of us by taking these steps. Okay. One more important, this is the last slide. So we all understood that we all want to serve, we want to do seva. So seva has a different aspect also. Some people like working for Krishna, some people like cooking for Krishna, some people like painting for Krishna, some people like writing for Krishna, some people like chanting. Whatever it may be, they are all the same. But when we are bringing Krishna in the picture, when we are attaching Krishna to all the activities, then it is perfect. So we all can do whatever, like for example, at your home, somebody may be cooking. We can first, whatever cooked food, you can give it to Krishna and then take it. Or if you are chanting, you can chant for Krishna's pleasure. And then you can read Bhagavad Gita. You can offer some flowers to photos at your house. All of you, I think you have photos at home. You offer flowers, you offer agarbatti, and you can offer fruits to Krishna, flowers, all those things. Whatever you do, just offer it to Krishna. Okay. Hare Krishna. So we are done for today. So activity time. So
Hare Krishna, sir.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna,
Thank
sir.
you very
Thank you,
much.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you
Hare
very much
Krishna.
for your time.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, sir. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Yes. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Can we chant loudly? Hare Krishna, Krishna. Unmute yourself and chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Okay, thank you, dear kids. So I will put the quiz link in the chat, in the WhatsApp group. You can answer. Okay. Thank you. We will close the meeting now. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hare Krishna, sir.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, sir.